What's up, everybody? It's Big Roth TV, and I'm coming back to you with a new music review. All right, and this one's gonna be a little different. Somebody messaged me today, and I don't know if it's a spam account or who the hell this person is, but I'll show it to you. They came to me and they messaged me on one of my other reviews I did for the Kid Cudi album, and they said simply review Self-Illustrated by Isaiah Moon. And there's that, right? It should be the top comment there, right? So I let them know, I don't know who you are, but consider it done. The review's coming. And that's what this is. This is going to be a review of Self-Illustrated by Isaiah Moon. I don't know much about this kid. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him before in my life. But the reason I'm going to do this is because I am a musician myself. Like, I rap myself. And not only do I rap myself, but I also have this YouTube channel. So I understand the importance of trying to sell yourself to the masses and get your name out there. And I know how hard that is when people don't do it and you feel like you got something going. Like, I have to beg people to listen to my music, even my closest friends, and I have to beg people to watch my YouTube videos. So I feel, where this person is coming from. And so I did a little research. I went to the person's to Isaiah Moon's YouTube page. I'll try to leave a link to that in the description here. But apparently this is I thought he said in one of his songs that he's 19, so it's a young cat. And I think it said he's from Syracuse, New York. So anyway, that's a little bit about him. I have no affiliation with this guy. Never met him before in my life. Have absolutely no idea who he is. But I did listen to his project. It's on DatPiff. It is called Self-Illustrated. It's right there. Isaiah Moon, Self-Illustrated, if you can see that. And I'm not gonna give like a star review or how many, how much I give it. But I will say that I listened to the whole thing. I listened to all 16 tracks. And I just have a few things to say about it. I'll say first and foremost, anytime that there was auto-tune used on the whole project, absolutely hated it. Didn't like that at all. But I understand it. I'll say that much. Like, I don't like auto-tune, and I don't feel like you needed it. If you're watching this, Mr. Isaiah Moon, I don't like it, and I don't feel like you needed to use it at any point on the project. But I will say that I understand it, and that's what's kind of hot, and people like that sound, so I get it. But beyond that small thing, I think the project is solid. I think it's a pretty good, solid project. Pretty good lyricism, especially if you're 19 years old. The lyricism that I heard on here at times was really good. Well beyond the years of the average 19-year-old that I'm used to hearing. Like, some of them sound really young, and I mean, you can clearly hear with the voice that this cat is young. But I would say there's pretty good lyricism on that. I also say that you stick to a lot of the typical, hip hop subjects of money and, I'm better, the braggadocio kind of rap, like I'm better than this and I'm better than you and my style's this and I'm after getting money and fucking bitches, typical stuff. But I mean, it is what it is on that. I just thought it was done pretty good. I made it through the whole project. It wasn't nothing that I was like, this is fucking horrible and I'm gonna turn this off right now. There's nothing like that on there. Other than the joints, I think it was, what was it called? Hold Me Down. The very first song had some auto-tune in it. And then I think there was another one towards the end. I think it was either For My City or I guess auto-tune. Just didn't like that. I didn't like it kind of went like it was all fun and games and partying and having a good time throughout the most of the project and talking to girls and, you know, typical things you do when you're a teenager. Partying, having a good time, living life, enjoying life. And then it just went to like, this is a gangster kind of record on, I guess. And I guess there was like some beef that somebody might have had. And as you hear a bunch of other people in the background, and fuck this person, and fuck that guy, and these guys, and we represent this, and that seemed kind of out of place to me, and I didn't like that vibe for the whole project. I think with the vibe of the whole project, it was really cool and laid back and partying and having a good time and just, you know, living life. And then you get to that song, it's kind of like, so we gotta have a beef record? Like, you didn't need to have a beef record, really. But beyond that, I say the project is well worth a listen. If you got some free time and you just want to hear something new, you want to hear a young cat trying to come up into the game, I would definitely say give it a listen. I think it's worth a listen, and I think you might even find a few tracks that you might enjoy here. I thought it was pretty good. My favorites, if I can remember them, Way Up was really good. Really good. I liked Way Up. For My City is actually pretty good. I don't think that's the one that had the auto-tune at the end, but For My City is pretty good. Way Up's pretty good. Swerve. That's my favorite song on this project. Swerve. It was a pretty good track. I like that one. Right Back is good. But, you know, everything else was pretty decent. There's really nothing that's just bad other than that. I guess I just don't like that one. I don't feel like there needed to be a beef track on this project. But besides all that, definitely say it's worth a listen if you have the time. Check this guy out. Young cat, Isaiah Moon, 19 years old, I think. Syracuse, New York. You got a minute, give him a listen. I think you'll enjoy it. And that's gonna end this video. Big Ralph TV. I mean, anyway, I guess I just feel where whoever sent me this comes from as a musician myself, as a rapper myself. Like I said before, I just really understand the struggle with trying to get people to hear you out, mainly as a new person, a new artist, or a new YouTube creator, or whatever your passion is, and you're trying to get started and you're trying to get people to hear you, because you're not going to be one of the main people in the world that has this audience, and you're trying to promote yourself. So I understand that, and that's why I went ahead and reviewed this one. And hopefully, I'm nobody really on YouTube, but if my voice can help people hear Isaiah Moon and Self-Illustrated, and it helps people put an ear to your music, then I'll do that for you, man. And if there's anybody else that somebody wants to hear, you know, wants me to take a listen to their project, I'll do it, man. I'll listen to it, man. If I can help you, I'll do it. But anyway, that's been it. It's Big Ralph TV, and I'll holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.